There is an animal alive today with the largest brain that has ever existed on planet Earth. It can dive over 10,000 feet into total darkness, hold its breath for more than 2 hours, and produce the loudest sound made by any living creature. This is the sperm whale, and almost everything about it operates at the extreme edge of what a body can do. It hunts giant squid in complete darkness using sound alone. It sleeps standing upright, motionless, like a living statue suspended in open water, and it lives in family groups that pass down knowledge across generations. Welcome back to the Abyss Report. Today we're going deep with the ocean's most extreme predator, not the biggest animal in the sea, but quite possibly its most remarkable. Let's start with scale.
Sperm whales are the largest toothed predators to have ever lived, alive or extinct. Males can grow over 60 feet long and weigh more than 45 tons. Their massive block-shaped head makes up nearly a third of their entire body length. Inside that head sits an organ found in no other animal quite like it, the spermaceti organ. Early whalers named the species after this waxy substance, mistaking it for whale sperm. In reality, spermaceti likely helps focus sound and may help the whale control its buoyancy during deep dives. Their jaw is narrow and lined with large conical teeth built specifically for gripping prey, not chewing it. Everything about their anatomy is engineered around one core skill: surviving and hunting in crushing, total darkness. Their skin is wrinkled, almost like a raisin, an adaptation that may help reduce drag and depth. And their blowhole sits uniquely off-center on the left side of the head, unlike most other whales. Every strange feature has a purpose, and every purpose points toward the same extreme lifestyle.
Sperm whales don't just make sound. They make the loudest sound of any living animal on the planet. Their echolocation clicks can reach over 230 decibels underwater, loud enough that in air it would be louder than a rocket launch at close range. These clicks are generated by forcing air through structures in their nasal passages, then focused by the spermaceti organ like an acoustic lens. Each click can travel for miles through open ocean, allowing the whale to detect prey, obstacles, and other whales far beyond what any eye could see in total darkness. Some scientists believe the loudest clicks might even be powerful enough to stun or disorient prey at close range. Sperm whales also produce patterned sequences of clicks called codas, used specifically for social communication between individuals. Different pods appear to have different coda dialects passed down within family groups. In a sense, sperm whales may have regional accents, a language built entirely out of sound in a world with no light to see by, and it's loud enough to be heard for miles in every direction. Sperm whales are the only known natural predator of giant and colossal squid. To find them, sperm whales dive to depths beyond 3,000 feet into total darkness and crushing pressure. They can hold their breath for over 2 hours on a single dive. Their bodies are built to survive the extreme pressure changes with flexible rib cages and collapsible lungs. Once in the deep, they rely entirely on echolocation to hunt, since there is no light at all. Many sperm whales carry circular scars across their skin, left behind by the suction cups of giant squid that fought back. Some of those scars come from suction cups far larger than anything ever recovered from a giant squid specimen, suggesting that some of the squid sperm whales fight in the deep may be larger than anything scientists have directly studied. These battles happen entirely out of human sight, thousands of feet below any research vessel. Everything we know comes from scars, stomach contents, and the rare, brief glimpse. It's one of the last truly unwitnessed predator-prey battles left on Earth, happening right now, somewhere in total darkness, as you watch this.
Sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal that has ever existed on this planet. Their brain can weigh up to 20 pounds, roughly 5 times heavier than a human brain. Some of that size is dedicated to processing the immense amount of acoustic information they rely on to survive, but it also raises real, unresolved questions about the nature of their intelligence. Sperm whales display complex social bonds, cooperative babysitting of calves, and coordinated group defense against predators. When threatened, adults will form a defensive circle called a marguerite formation, heads inward, tails facing outward toward the threat. This isn't simple instinct, it's coordinated group behavior, adjusted based on the specific danger they're facing. Scientists still don't fully understand what having a brain this large actually means for how a sperm whale experiences the world. It's the largest brain nature has ever built, and in many ways, we've barely begun to understand what's happening inside it. A genuine, ongoing scientific mystery hidden inside the largest head on Earth.
Sperm whales sleep in a way found in almost no other animal on the planet. They sleep vertically, hanging motionless in open water, heads pointed toward the surface. Entire pods have been filmed drifting upright together, completely still, like statues suspended in blue water. This is one of the only confirmed examples of an air-breathing mammal sleeping while fully suspended in open ocean, with no physical support at all. Researchers believe they only need around 10 to 15 minutes of this drifting sleep every couple of hours, making sperm whales some of the least sleeping large mammals ever studied, because they still need to breathe and remain alert to predators even at rest. A group caught drifting like this by a passing boat is one of the rarest sights in ocean wildlife filmmaking. Motionless, upright, completely vulnerable, trusting entirely in the safety of the group around them. It looks less like sleep and more like a held breath, suspended in perfect stillness, far from any shore.
Sperm whale society is built around tight-knit family units, led almost entirely by females. Adult males typically leave the group and live largely solitary lives, only returning briefly to mate. Females and calves stay together for life, sharing babysitting duties while mothers dive deep to hunt. A calf can't dive nearly as deep as an adult, so it waits near the surface, protected by other females in the group. These family units pass down specific coded dialects, hunting behaviors, and even preferred feeding grounds across generations. Some researchers now describe this transmission of shared knowledge as a genuine form of culture. Different clans of sperm whales living in the same waters can behave in measurably different ways, never mixing dialects, never sharing certain behaviors generation after generation. It's one of the strongest cases for non-human culture found anywhere in the animal kingdom, passed down not through instinct alone, but through learning, memory, and time spent together. A society built in total darkness, thousands of feet below anything we can easily observe, and we are only beginning to understand its rules. The largest brain ever evolved, the loudest sound any animal can produce. A predator that hunts monsters in total darkness and sleeps standing upright in open water. A society built on culture, memory, and family bonds passed down for generations. Nearly every remarkable fact about sperm whales exists specifically because they live at the extreme edge of what's biologically possible. For centuries, humans hunted them almost to extinction, knowing almost nothing about the animal itself. Only now are we beginning to understand what was actually living beneath those waves. The sperm whale isn't just the ocean's most extreme predator. It might be one of the most genuinely misunderstood animals we've ever shared this planet with. If an animal this remarkable was hiding in plain sight for centuries, it's worth wondering what else still is. Subscribe to the Abyss Report. We go back down next week. See you in the deep.